very proud to be brought up, to be raised Italian American. My mom and dad, full-blooded Italians. Grandparents on both sides came over in Italy and landed in Ellis Island. Raised in East Kingston. And I wrote a book, been there, done that. And my favorite chapter is about my dad's generation, the greatest generation. They went off to war, the wives stayed home, did their part, and they came back from the war and they went to work, never got their names in newspapers, never made a lot of money, but I learned from them. I learned hard work, I learned family, I learned respect. I try to carry that through. When I was a young boy, my dad had 15 brothers and sisters, and his oldest brother, my Uncle Chucky Morrow, married my mother's oldest sister, Tessie Olivet. So Uncle Chucky and Aunt Tessie were my uncle and aunt on both sides, and I was double close with them. And the highlight of my life was on Saturday nights was to go to my Uncle Chucky's bar and just sit there and listen to all the characters. And one of the funny stories about Uncle Chucky's bar, I was sitting there one day and there were two strangers, they came in. Uncle Chucky gets a phone call from Mary Tiano. And Mary says to Uncle Chucky, "Is Rabbit there?" Rabbit was Mary's husband. His name was John Tiano too, which I never knew. We always called him Rabbit. And Uncle Chucky said, "No, Rabbit's not here. He left. Only Doggy, Doo-Doo, and Goatsy are here." The two men looked at each other, picked up their money and left. They had no idea where they were. Were they out in the Twilight Zone or something? But East Kingston, I used to go, everybody had a nickname. There were characters. They were like brothers. Then when I was 14, my Uncle Ernie, who owned Frank's, which most people would know as Broadway Joe's, I washed dishes for my Uncle Ernie. Then I made pizzas, and then I tended a bar. And everybody knows Uncle Willie. Uncle Willie taught me how to tend bar there in, I say, 1962, 1963. And I loved the bar business. And I was going to Marist College. I worked my way through Marist College. And when I graduated college, I remember my mom and dad were so proud. And within a year, I had the restaurant business in my blood. And I bought BG's out by Ulster County Community College. And I could see the hurt in my mom and dad that I went to college and I was in the bar business a year after college. But after that, they got to be proud of me. I owned over 20 restaurants, and my mom and dad saw the success. We've been to Little Italy now for almost 20 years. We've been to Port of Call for 20 years, and I wouldn't do anything else except this business. And my son will be taking it over. I'm going to be 78. I'm so proud of my staff. Little Italy, I always said there were 3 people who worked for me a total of over 100 years. Marie, who's been my manager for 40 years. Debbie, she was with me even before Marie when I had a place called Long John's, and Terry's been with me over 15 years. So I got my 3 main people in the front of the house have been with me over 100 years. So we're a family, and we thank our staff. We're only as good as the people that we have working for us. I think what makes me so successful, Eddie Burns was my partner twice. And he made a comment once when he said, the reason why I'm so successful, because I got lucky with the people that I have working for me. And he's right, but he was wrong about being lucky. So I think why I am successful, the success that I do have, is based on the people that I have working for me. That, I think, is my biggest blessing, and where I have talent is choosing the right people. I'll never retire. Don't want to. No, what would I do? Like, even now I go home and sit on the couch and watch Gunsmoke. I don't want to go home 2 in the afternoon and watch Gunsmoke. I'll go home 7 at night. So, no, I don't want to retire. I can help my son. He's going to step in here. When Tony called me about the Lifetime Achievement for the Italians, my first thought, I said, I'm no Al Spada. I was proud that they named me and my friend Nina as the first Italian American of the year, and we gave Al the Lifetime Achievement Award. And I never put myself on Al's level, but it's an honor. It was an honor when Tony called me, and that they think that I should be honored for what I do for the community. I do my best. I'm here for everybody. We try to help everyone, especially the veterans. We respect the older people, and we really try to do the right thing. And I'm very proud of this honor. Thank you very much.